So we usually oil or wax our wooden antiques that we get in. We sell this really great all natural product. I like it because it doesn't have any toxic chemicals that give me headaches. So when I get something like this that's kind of got a variety of color to it, I usually do a little test to see which of these I'm going to use. So the three different options, so there's two oils and a furniture wax. This oil has a pigment to it, so it's great for darker wood to bring out the rich colors. This is clear. Sometimes I like to use this one because it just goes on super quick because it's an oil. And then there's a paste wax. These are our store bottles, so they're definitely used and loved. But I'm just going to do a little sample here, just down here, to see which one that I want to use on this piece. Now, wax is great, has a great smell. It moisturizes. Like sometimes you can do both, but this will give it like a not as a shiny of a finished, and it sort of takes longer to absorb. So it's kind of, but it does take longer to put on. You can see it doesn't really change the color of this wood at all. I'm going to try it here too. I can see that, yeah, like if you want minimal change in the wood and how it looks, the wax is really, really good, but it does take longer to put on, especially if you're doing a big dining table like this one. And then there's the oils. This is probably the most all-purpose oil. Christophe Pourny is the name of the product. We've been selling it for years. It's wonderful. And then, so you always put it on the rag first as opposed to directly on the table. And you can see there, like that's where the wax was, and then that's where the oil is. So it's really fairly dramatically changing the color, but it goes on really, really quickly. So, and you can do both. Like you can start, if it's really dry, because this is pretty dry, you can start with the oil and then go to a wax. And then this is the one with the pigment. Be careful not to spill this one, especially on fancy carpets. And not a huge difference color-wise, because this is a dark piece, but I probably won't use this one. I think what I'll do is I'll start with the oil. I like the darkness it adds to it. And like I said, this is just gonna absorb in. And then if I wanna make it a little matter, I can add the wax. But I think I like the oil the best.